I know. Oh, your Lord and Creator doesn't want you killing each other. Wow. Anyway, like I say, I am the inventor of diesel engines, gas engines, and actually, I believe electrical power or something like that. Like I said, my Germans were amazing. Um, anyway, though, but yes, and I spared you and helped you and protected you. Anyway, like I say, I know. By the way, like I said, the it's really unfortunate. Like I say, you should look back. Well, the Japanese really didn't consider it theirs, and that's probably why they didn't mention it, or maybe they didn't keep it. But believe it or not, like I said, there were some V-Pack engines and some mech robots. Actually, they weren't that good, and they had a little bit of a problem, with the synchronizing of the movement. But they used basically like motorcycle engines, kind of like air-cooled motorcycle engines. If you look back in Germany, basically you'll see them, and they had recoilless rifles on the arms and everything like that. And the Asians or the Japanese actually did it, and but like I said, they actually did have LSL shells, basically. Like I said, I probably shouldn't have let them have those. I don't know. Like I said, some American soldiers or some JFK or someone soldiers went to go take or kill off some of my people, and they found themselves in a real mech war. Giant robots, yes. I believe the Asian or Chinese or Japanese Oriental pilots were actually very good at running them, but there was a set of them, about 36 or so or 45 true mechs. They used like two-stroke. I don't think they used two-stroke. I think it was a four-stroke. It was a titanium engine or something. They're really 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 good engines, but they're V-Pack engines, basically two cylinders, and like I said, recoilless rifles, and I believe maybe even nuclear shells, basically. Just the LS shells, basically. I think I might have given them to them for last resort ammunition. My people had last resort ammunition, which is basically a lead line box that you open up, and if it's that bad, if you're going to die, use these. And that's what they were. The same ammunition that they used in Desert Storm and all that other stuff. Like I said, my people always had them. I always had them. So yeah, I guess it was somewhere around World War I or World War II when some people went to go and take those mechs away from them or something like that. Because like I said, there was this town, the city where there's these robots. There, I forget. I think they're about 15 feet tall. I don't know. They were pretty big, actually. Like I said, and they used V-Pack engines. The Germans had been working on them and building them for me and stuff like that. I had funded a mech robot project. So Germans or whatever, and I think there was also there's a group of Germans and I think Asians there. Like I said, John McCain was very much not a friend to the Orientals. Like I said, he was torturing and killing a lot of Orientals basically. Um, they were being very mean and stuff. And I think the Germans or the Germanics. Like I said, that's another thing. Like I say, I had actors on payroll. Like I said, I had actors in Germany, and or not Germany. I mean actors in Russia and stuff like that. Like I paid for like gypsy people or acting people basically. They could act and they would pretend to play a part and all that other stuff. And so, like I say, when Rodney or whoever came to basically kill my people or take my people over, well, they ran into a few problems, you see. My actors were very good at playing parts and pretending things, and they could lie very easily and very well. It's what they did on camera. And they would act and pretend to do a lot of things. So when whoever came to kill them or take them out or to take over, they would go up against my acting crews, my engineers, my Germans, my Germanics, and basically all my beautiful people and all my wonderful people. My red-haired, gorgeous women, my blonde-haired, blue-eyed women. Like I said, in the great span of everything, there was Lucifer Star and Lucifer Starline Group. And like I said, there's also 1.5's exoskeletons and a great big group, you see, of 9 of the oldest life forms in existence, not to mention some others. So, and lots of inventions and other things. So, you see, someone was going to have problems with it. Like I said, I was also the inventor or the person deciding and having medical ships built and medical and other things. And I saved millions upon billions of lives, you see, with all my doctors and my eyeglasses and my dental. Turns out that there were a lot of very angry people and all they had was infected teeth. Pull them out and they felt much better. And then we worked on other ways of putting teeth back, you see, at very low cost. So, yeah. So some people were going to have a very big problem with taking over the world and other star systems. And like I said, we're a big group of 120 to 400 other planets. Although I believe, like I say, last I had heard, there were 1,500 planets that had aligned themselves with my ways of acting and rules. So all the same rules as America, as is on Earth, you know, with police departments and contracts and bills of sale and everything else, and music. And like I say, much of the galaxy liked my music, you see, and my movies and my idea of movies, of telling of stories, and my great epic stories. And like I said, considering movies like a work of art, or even a song like a work of art, and stuff like that. You see, all my ideas, they were a big hit throughout the universe and galaxy. Many people liked my bands and my rock and roll and even my techno, all the same things I liked, they liked. And it was a good big party, you see. A big group of happy people. Like I said, I had told them that today you will suffer in mud. And you will suffer today and you'll work hard. But tomorrow, or if, you know, in time, it will become easier if we all work together. And you see, we did. Or they did. The humans worked together, the 1.5s worked. You know, like I said, I could bring 1.5s and exoskeletons to the plate. 1 billion-year-old life forms that had been in existence long before the human race. So like I said, I could easily whatever I wanted, whatever you wanted. Anyway, it was very simple. And LSF colony ship. So anyway, which was a very big, beautiful ship that should be in record. I said for years, some Irish people would say, so whatever happened to the old LSF colony ship anyway? Well, you see, it became the LSF-A when it crash landed or hit a mountain. And then it became the ALSF-A when it tried to land in a bog, you see. It was like, and I cut the power. And you see I estimated the water was only a few feet. I misestimated the mud in the water or something like that. And it turned out that there was a rocky base or something like that. And the engines broke off their mountings and went right up into the fuel tanks. But of course it was only alcohol and water or something like that, and it was inert. So it just damaged the ship. And then you see after that, it leaned over and made a big splash. You crazy suicidal computer! And there was cursing probably, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I crashed quite a few ships, you see, or landed. Crashed or landed, I don't really know. Anyway, yes. Anyway, but that's what happened to the LSF. And like I said, it became oval. And then it's still on another planet somewhere. I don't really know. So they said that they wanted to keep it because they cherished it and loved it. So they kept it over there in their planet. So anyway. And the runabouts came with me. Or stayed here on Earth. Or whatever. So anyway, whatever. Lucifer Star. And I'm more than a ship's log.